Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to my fellow presenters, and Happy New Year to all of you who come out this morning. Maybe we should just say Happy New Year to each other. Turn to your neighbor and say, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I find it hard to begin to express my gratitude for being invited here. I'm so honored to be in this company and with so many good people coming here for peace. I have a special relationship to peace and war. I come from a small, peaceful nation called Denmark, way up over there, up north, part of the Nordic countries. When I was a little child, 5 years old, my country was occupied by Nazi Germany for 5 years. When you're a little boy, 5, 6, 7 years old, you don't quite understand what's going on, but you certainly feel it. You feel the fear, the concern, the anger, and the yearning for peace. The grown-ups come together, huddled around, maybe singing some songs or having some talks in each other's home to comfort each other. And what they always talk about is, when do we get peace? Will we ever have peace again? I was fortunate to live through that, but learned the value of peace. I've also been fortunate in other ways. I grew up in the business world and spent half my life in the business world. But in my business career, I ended up in Japan. And lo and behold, I got interested in Eastern thought and Eastern religion. And then when I came back to this country, my additional joy was to meet Dr. Shen. Dr. Shen, who built this monastery and who is now resting in peace on these grounds. If you'll forgive me, but I sort of need a moment of just remembering in gratitude Dr. Shen, who came to this country to bring peace. I'm also fortunate that in my later years in life, I've been involved with a peacemaking organization, basically the biggest of them, the United Nations of the world. An organization built for the purpose of peace around the world. I'm involved in a small way as an NGO representative for something called the International Prison Chaplains Association. We as prison chaplains go into prison and work with people in prison. And the amazing thing I've learned after 23 years of working in prison is most people in prison are peaceful. They've learned the idea of being in peace. And when you analyze who are in prison, forgive me if I'm on my favorite topic here, but people in prison are people who have committed crime, right? But if you analyze it, why did they commit crime? I submit that 90% of them committed crime because they were what? They were poor. Poverty, as we see it in this country and see it throughout the world, is the root cause or most criminality. And I'll now wave, a little advertising here, I'll wave my flag for the United Nations, because we, the Prison Chaplains Association, will have a big meeting down at the UN on February 1, and we would like to invite the Buddhist Association president and others to be part of that, and other faith organizations that might be interested in bringing these issues of poverty and peace to the floor of the United Nations. In closing, may peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth.